Alright, my people, the Darkside detective of Fumble in the Dark is back. Click to start. Get on our Pineapple Home computer system version 6.66, finished off Class of Titans. Gonna go for the bonus level, Ghost of Christmas Past. Case summary, celebrating the season with Dooley and his family. Let's see what we got here. Get right into it. Yeah. Dinner's ready, boys. Finally, a turkey looked at me funny back in July, and I've been carrying a grudge around ever since. Turk eye for eye. That's what the good book says. The good book? Turkin. It's a revenge story about a turkey with a particular set of skills. It's very good. Now who would call in the middle of dinner? Down tools, everyone. None of us turkey until all of us turkey. Can't be serious. If I so much as see a scratch on that turkey, I'll frisbee it out of the raccoons in the pool, and we'll watch them die instead of a movie. She's serious. Hello? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's for you, Francis. Hello? Sorry for calling at a bad time, Detective, but the Chief has an urgent case for you. Okay, Dooley, grab your pants. Most wonderful day of the year. Oh, there we go. What's all this about, Detective? There's a protest happening outside of Citizen's house. A protest? Then why isn't McKing being sent? He loves to crack skulls. The Chief doesn't seem to think cracking skulls is going to work here. Well, turkey stays warm for 2 hours, and it's a 15-minute drive home, so I'm giving this case 90 minutes, no longer. What on earth? What do we want? The Passover. When do we want it? Before Passover. What's going on here? We want to move on. We're sick of being ghosts. It's been ages since we died. Limbo's all tied up in red tape, and it's because of the man who lives here. We want him to undergo whatever he did, so we can move on to whatever comes next. Roderick? I'm so sorry. What happened?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I died as I lived, watching Abraham drift race stolen cars. Turns out, he's not as fast on the brakes as he used to be.
Oh, hey. Hi. You look well. Thanks. It's been a while. Yeah. This is awkward, right? A little, yeah. But oh hey, I want you to know that I didn't, fake ghost you. I for real did. Really? Oh yeah, I was gonna call. Then, well, this happened, and so long has passed that by the time I was corporeal, it just seemed too long. Understand. So you're a ghost now? Not for much longer, I hope. You signed a petition, joined a Boo Neon, haunt a house, but it's hard to know if these things have any real impact. I crossed my fingers, but they just go through one another. Alright, inside we go. Gary, Gail. Oh, look like the jig is up. Someone explain what's going on? Not really. Why are there ghosts outside your house? I might have accidentally, mind you, broken into the afterlife. But why? I want my gal back. She's the light of my world, Detective. And the Wien. He's got all weird and bookish since her accident at the dangerous explosions factory. In hindsight, I think that we're a bad place to get work. I don't know if that's her voice. It's just ghostly. Well, early in the year, I was working on the switchboard. Heard tell down at the pub one night it were used to talk to the other side. Well, long story short, I used the same method to cross over and steal a number from the ticket machine. Ghost kept arriving, but the system was stuck waiting for whomever, me, had the current number to come back to the desk. I didn't ya? All the while, the backlog of ghosts were building up. Once they were large enough to burst through to the other side, and I had to my Gale back. And a lot of other ghosts who didn't want to return. Boy, that too. How did you even get in here, there? I got some help from a right stand-up bloke, a mythical chap by the name of... It's going to be Mr. Wang, isn't it? You know him then. He were able to show me how to create a back door into the afterlife. Maybe you can help me do something similar. If I can fix the machine, I might be able to get the ghost moving again. Goodbye. Please, detective, if you're going to fix this, let me keep my Gale. I'll do what I can, Gary, but I can't promise anything. It's in your toolbox. I got that for a win. Never opened it. Not a loose screw, rusted blade, or oil-soaked rag in sight. I just don't know what to do with the lad.
Do they just let you take that home with you?
Yes.
Oh, we have to turn ours inside out and pass it on to someone into the next shift. My forehead is kissing a lot of other cops' sweat.
Thanks for sharing that.
Hey, we're in this together.
We are?
I don't know. Maybe. What about the stalking? Detective, there's a foot in here. 'Tis okay, 'tis mine. Gary misunderstood when I said to bring me back a stocking. I hesitate to ask this, but was it naturally red?
It were not, no. Are these boxes of receipts under your tree? They're for the win. He's in his rebellious accountancy phase. I remember those days, staying up late to balance books, collecting disregarded receipts from bins, sneaking off to do lines. Huh? In my spreadsheet. Application of choice.
Oh. Yeah, oh. What else we got here?
I guess it's not a builder's house without a bits box. We're required to have them by law. Mind if I take a souvenir? Help yourself.
Received heating element. Alright. Boxes.
Bet that myself about the bits of other trees.
He's terribly handy, my Gary. I don't want to brag, but my lights have shades over them. Alright, let's get out of here. Can we go anywhere else here?
Surely boarding up windows wouldn't help.
We're dead, not rude. Alright, let's get out of here. Where to? Let's go to the pier. There's that guy who's totally not a bear.
Hey there, fellow humans. I hope you're enjoying this miserably cold time of year instead of hibernating through it like one of those silly cozy bears. I sure am enjoying being wet half the day and spending the other night half staring at a sad lamp to feel anything. We as a species sure have things figured out.
Uh-huh. Is anything robo-turkeys?
These robotic turkeys have a wonderful meat-free alternative for Christmas dinner. And as an added bonus, they come with their own kill mode off. By default, I think.
Well, that's troublesome.
What are these?
I heard smart glasses were the new big thing. I wish I'd done some research before buying or bulk buying all of this. Want one? It's on the house. I can't shift them.
Sure.
Smart glass. Alright. Great. Let's go inside then. Oh my goodness. It's a Mogwai. Or Floorboy.
Who's this cutie? That's my cat.
Oh yeah.
What do you want? Aren't you banned from here for destroying these poor young girls' business?
What's this now?
Nothing. Wang, you made me do that.
Likely story. A police officer listening to a lowly shopkeep such as myself.
His story checks out, Detective. Wang, Gary tells me that you've helped him get into limbo. How? I need to follow him to fix what he did. There's a rift, but I can't enter. I'm alive. I want to not be alive, but only for a little while. Ooh, I will help you with this, actually. What? Really? Yes, a family of Irish ghosts moved into the apartment next to mine, and their wailing is keeping me up all night. Take that spirit still there. Take that spirit still there. You can use it to distill your spirit from your body. Then you'll be able to use Gary's rift. And then come back? Probably. What am I, your horoscope? Look, you're made of 3 basic parts: the body, the soul, and the glue that bind them. As long as you have the glue left and it's sticky, you're good. On that note, bring something to hold glue in.
Random. What's this?
This is still. Yes, now look, Detective, I know we're one another's arch nemesis. That's not true. And that I am one slippery eel you just can't catch. Also not correct. And now I have you over a barrel, but I've enjoyed constantly winning this game of cat and mouse, in which I am both the cat and the mouse, some kind of freakish mouse-cat hybrid, and you are an onlooker, too confused to be caught by me. Where is this going? But I'm feeling sentimental. This isn't how I want the story to end. We have no story. So one word of warning, whoever minds your glue, make it somebody reliable.
I call dibs.
We had a good run.
And I got the still.
There's a note saying gone for the holidays.
Alright, let's get out of here. Switchboard it is. I gotta check the trash can. I don't know why I expected people's trash to be more fun at Christmas. All the glitter, I guess. Fine. The ruins.
This pipe still seems to have water running to it. I'll just loosely put this here and somehow that will be enough to connect them, thoroughly fixing the device.
Is this a detective thing? If this detective thing doesn't take off, you could get work with it as a handyman. Nice. So can I put this here then? Well, oh, come on.
If I connect this here, it should be able to get the still up and running.
Alright, so then we put the smart glass here, right? Alright.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, geez.
I think it worked.
I think so, too.
Okay, I'm going through. Look after my body, in essence, Dooley.
Detective, it's me you're talking about. Of course I'm gonna do whatever it is you just said to me.
Right, Limbo. Hopefully this won't take long.
Alright, what do we got? Yeah, urine pots, huh?
They drug test in Limbo?
Sure.
Here we can see early Grim Reapers who used rakes instead of scythes. Harvesting souls was less pleasant for everyone back then.
True.
Hello, is anyone here? I want to talk to you about a ticket machine.
Shh! You'll anger a snake.
Won't anyone come to the front desk? Closed for the holidays. But I can hear them.
They're having a festive celebration before they head home for the season.
It's gotten wild.
It's all I can do to stop this snake from going off on one.
I can see the turquoise portal is here, or is there. If I can find the other end, I can slip into the back office and move the number display back to 1.
Outside?
Well, this is bleak, as it is barren.
Okay, which area?
What's over here? What the hell?
That's definitely a sandworm.
Sorry, you lot. I hope your crickety affairs are in order.
Receive ghost crickets.
I think I've traumatized the cricket social event enough.
Alright, now what do we do? Back inside. And feed this to the sneak.
Here you go, little lady.
Heart.
Can I pet her now?
Sure you can. You can turn her into a ghost belt for all I care. Sorry, I'm just a bit bitter about being bitten by her.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I need a ticket. That's not the bit Gary broke. I need to get to the mechanics and, well, move it up by one.
Yeah, we already talked to that. We already did that. What am I doing now? So we get that to fit that. Cheers for that. I've been playing that for an age. My cheeks are fit to fall off. Would you massage them? Fine, here, hold this for a while. I'll do it myself. Alright, out we go. And now we have a flute.
Let's hope this works.
Yeah, some tunes. And now it's asleep. Okay.
Still not risking it. There may be more than one out there.
Alright, we go in the window then.
There's a lot of portals here, but all of them seem closed, bar one.
I'm gonna guess it's this one.
Am I in caveman times? Sure. It is bound to happen any second now. Take your seat. Seats are metaphorical. We didn't have time to carve any. Let's take this log. That was a totem to Bright Ball Skinburn, a symbol of my faith, if you will. Of course, the blasted thing fell from its perch above and moved to cave my flimsy skull in. It bums me out. Maybe you'd take it away. I would only think that a creepy chap in black would sneak into the cave, you see.
Pardon me. What's this guy have to say?
What awful thing is it has happened to my chum. Fear not, Huel, a bright ball skinburn has shown his shiny eyeballs into the dark. Earth lump, my first act to bury you inside.
I don't know if that's his voices or not. This guy should have like an older voice, I think.
Such a good ship. Bongo, he stood...
Yeah, I think that might be better.
He stood by me for years as I undertook the great work. I've had to prepared his help, of course, but at least he was there.
Well, this is fine. Mess I've found myself in, isn't it? Super brilliant. Brilliant job. Really stellar work. Now you'll miss the end of the party. I knew should have topped up my hip flask before warping back here. Well, if it won't let me back in, I guess I'll live here now. I'll need to go forage for, well, nothing, I guess. One of the perks of being dead.
Hello?
Oh, another ghost. You seem an awfully well-dressed chap for a Neanderthal. Well, you're on your own. Make your own way to Limbo. I'm done reaping after this. They'll have my scythe. Rope too. Not the hourglass, mind you. That's not part of the outfit. Bought that myself. A memento. Pimento? I mean memento of reaping my 1,000th soul.
Are you drunk?
I remember it well. His name was Susan, and she was a Victoria woman from 1027 Jerusalem. Do you know what? I'm not sure I remember at all. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'm Charles Dickens, and this is where we'd die if we weren't already dead.
Charles Dickens, the author.
Author/harvester of souls. Until today, that is.
What happened today?
Well, between you and me, I'm probably a little bit drunk when I spun up the portal engine. It's Christmas, you see. We were having a Christmas party. Anyway, the bloody thing opened. Inside this bat we're set on, and the soul I'm here to harvest won't come with me. Or let me go back in and tell it he sees the sun.
And you made this portal from the party itself?
Oh, yes. The office where the party was well underway, I got a last-minute death notification. I should have done it by now. Or done it by the book. But the archivist was giving me the look, you see. I think she wanted to jump my literal bones. So I took the risk.
So if you satisfy the caveman's ghost, we can go through and get back to the office.
Ha! You almost make it sound like there's some kind of puzzle that's solvable in a few easy steps rather than the perilous doom situation that it is. But what I have to lose? Whatever it is that you're doing it, indeed, I'm in.
That was weird. These must be some sort of tools they used to make the cave below. Alright, we'll take the tool.
I know a protagonist when I see one. Lead the way.
Alright, so we got that. There's the sun. The sun is on the far side of the hill.
Hard to be.
Sleepy. So come back down here. Back in here.
Well, I've opened the rest of these portals for you. There's more, of course, billions of them. One for every moment throughout time.
Why was this one open in the first place?
Well, this is a normal way we travel. We have portals for every moment and every year of time in time. Sorry, every era. I took a back way because I don't have the answer to you. I'm the Reaper, you're the Soul, back off. But this room must have sensed it was inside of time, so I opened the portal. It's a smart science. They log souls, open portals, record our calorie intake, and send us IM notifications from work. It's a nightmare, really. Getting messages, I almost read that as massages, messages at all hours from the European and Chinese Reapers.
Alright. Let's go into the Violet Rift. Oh, this is the switchboard back before it was lined up for demolition. A hippie van. I should check for narcotics. Sadly, there's nothing.
It was the best of times or the worst of times.
I did find this neat torch.
No, it was mostly the best of times.
It's broken, however.
And we're back to mostly worst times.
Alright, got a broken torch. Enter the building. Oh. Mystic woman, mystic man, madame. Oh, isn't this Merle? I hope we are successful in something it. I want to ask for guidance with what I should do in life. Okay. That's weird. Let's see if he'll give us some seeds. It's a great irony now we'll steal Merle's acorns.
I don't know any of these people. Don't drag me into this.
Alright, we got the acorn seeds. I hope this works. I found the ritual in a book in the library. In a lock in the library. I think that's her voice. I'm just happy to be spending the day with friends. I want to finally discover if Christmas is real or not. Alright. Can we go to the roof? This is fine, I guess. I just wish the family business was a bit more rock and roll or something. Alright. Let me take this. It's in use right now.
You could possess them.
Is that something I can do?
You're a ghost. You've already mastered the poltergeisty art of stealing things. This is just another skill.
And it's safe?
For you?
Alright, let's get out of here. Excuse me, has anyone seen the packet of acorns I brought from the offering? No. Not me. I brought some chocolate raisins if that's any help.
Derek, would you listen to yourself for God's sakes?
I fear I have been robbed. Perhaps this is the sign I sought. Yes, this is it. I feel in my adorable bushy tail. From now on I shall no slave away all summer gathering nuts for the winter. I shall become the master or a thief and take whatever nuts I want. Thank you, mystery person who stole my nuts. You have given me the purpose.
Alright, and we just created a villain. I like it. Alright, so that was a violet. Now we need to go for the yellow.
When is this?
When America was first discovered, Vikings landed here during the Great Migration period around 1000 AD by mistake. This is like the second, third time Vikings landed. A less significant event.
It's good night for mapping the stars, Shan. We honor our ancestors by recording their place in the cosmic spiderweb.
We should honor them by living in the past present, not by recording the past.
Child, don't make me build some steps so I have somewhere to send you on a timeout.
I seem to be mapping out the stars and the animal skins.
Okay, up to the boat, I guess.
What's a boat, especially what looks like a Viking boat, doing on a hill?
Oh, we got some ghost Vikings. Let's see.
Hello, fellow dead.
Hello, so what happened here?
Aha, it is a funny story, actually. We were out Vikinging about. You know, looking for monstrosities. Monasteries to raid and lost sheep to plunder. When this rude storm came up out of no place, it sucked the ship right out of the water and spun us for the longest time. Of course, for me, it did not feel so long. This oar
Oh god, I didn't even notice the oar.
stabbed me into livables. When Ghost Me woke up, we were here, whenever here is. Not that it matters to me. I presume you and the hungover-looking man are here to take me to Valhalla.
Oh yes, but in a more real and important way, no.
Don't listen to him. A designated Valhalla Knight will be with you soon. We're here to catalog your ore, since it killed such a mighty warrior.
Oh. Oh, here you go then. I'll just wait here for the Valkyrie to come, so.
Yes, a Valkyrie. That's the word I meant.
Received ore.
The gods of Sandast to this new land to spread their words as begin new lives. Well, not Sven. They sent him to here to die. What's the damage?
It doesn't look good. You see here, right where the big hole is?
I see it. I see it.
Well, that shouldn't be here. It's in the wrong place for a hole, I mean. When we crashed to this hill, the hull just crumbled. You're lucky it held that long.
His name is Olaf Snapfingers.
Whole thing is infested with termites.
Oh no. Will it cost much to repair?
Cost much, Chief. You could have all the gold and silver, and the known worlds, and it'd be no good. They'd be too heavy, the boat would sink. No, you need wood, and we don't know where the nearest forest is.
I'm not sure what to do in the situation. I guess I'll just loiter around all this broken stuff for no real reason at all.
I don't know why she sounded Scottish. Or whatever that accent was.
A working drum. Seems to be guarded.
So what am I looking for here? Got the ore. Back in here. In the red portal.
Is this the Jurassic era? Whose souls are you reaping here?
Dinosaurs are people too.
That's not true.
Oh, that would explain why I didn't have to come here much.
What's this?
The ground here is damp, warm and soft. It's crawling with insects.
Uh-huh. Let's try to dig a hole.
Bah, humbug.
not? Okay, just can't dig a hole.
What about this? Another suggestion like that and you're going on the naughty list. Looks like Yule and Bongo will have a lot of work ahead of them, but also sort of behind them. Oh. I was going to say it looks like Nessie. Look at all these dino babies having fun. Oh, this guy looks like somebody I know. Hi, Proto Nigel. They're using these stones as rudimentary toys. I'm taking one. Duel will have this will think this is adorable, at least he will before he comes to his senses and tells me dinosaurs never existed. Nice. Alright, one super is enough. I don't want to interrupt their play. Okay, back to the ridge.
No, Nigel?
Well, I guess that's where Nigel got his name. So why is this? It's crawling with insects. Oh, this might make more sense then. No. I can use the order to dig a hole here. And put the acorns in. This should lower the carbon footprint of all this time travel stuff. Alright. To think these mighty beasts evolved into Pomeranians. Don't argue with me. I know Charles Darwin. We play ghost chess once a month. Before you ask, it's like normal chess, but the pieces fall through the board. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go back to the portal. Back in the yellow one. I can take this now that it's unguarded. You can, but do you really want to? Yes, I do. What about these drums?
Please don't take the working drum. I feel like it. I'll be here a long time and I need some distraction.
I can't rob a man of his post-dying wish.
Alright, so I guess we got the rotting wood.
Hey, hold on. What? Is there... Oh, there's a busted one.
A combustion out of the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle.
I wonder if there's anything we can do to fix the broken one. Now that the guard is off the chopping wood, I can take it and see. Alright, great. Can we put this on there? No, we cannot. Okay. What if we put this... I'm gonna lean this over here in hopes they spot it.
Cheyenne, did you bring a broken drum with you?
No, you told me to leave my drum at home and to focus on the sky. Besides, bringing a broken drum sounds like a pointless thing to have done.
Yet, there's a broken drum beside you, eh?
Nah, that's not mine. It's just weird markings all over it. I only have cool eagles and wolves etched into mine.
Kids today. If it is not yours, then perhaps it is a gift from the bearded man who think boats go on land.
It's broken, though. Not a great gift.
Cheyenne, they don't know much. They don't know how boats work. Don't expect too much from them.
Wise.
Come, let us fix it for them.
What do you think of these truly sick beats?
Well, the drum certainly is mended.
Well, that sounds like my drum. It is my drum, and you're rocking out with it. Come, my new friends, let's jam. What is she saying, Father?
I think she wants to communicate through the international language of rock.
Music really is great, isn't it? Letting people express themselves and communicate regardless of language. If you love it so much, why don't you take it home and smooch it? You know, I just might.
I got some music. Let's have a drink.
Alright. I
hope Dooley's taking care of me back there. So this is Detective Essence. I'd better be extra careful not to drop... Oh no. Only joking. I'd never drop this. This is our little secret. A K-Corpse? Alright, bud. Where to? Green portal. When is this?
Why are you looking at me? Fine, Reaper powers activate.
This is a sign. The year is 1673 AD.
I think it's 16.
I heard your sign tell you.
Your perspective would. I'll give you that. I bet you were a therapist when you were alive.
Something like that. What's in here now? Smells like eggnog. I'll have me some of that. Alright, we got eggnog.
Honk honk.
Shut up, dumb. I'm in charge now. Honk. Hey, kitty kitty. Don't hey kitty kitty me. I'm an Archduke of the Hell. What? Oh look. You... Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm freaking burping. Oh look, you've seen weirder things. Shame about that witch. What witch? What's happening here? She's been taken and burned to be burned alive upon that hill. It's sad to see something so sad happen to a zinc supplier in the area. Is she now? She is. I reckon you gave me a... Should have like a cat's voice. A handout to the situation. She did give me a hand in return. Wait. Wait. How do you know that? I need zinc. Meow. Oh boy. Noble fellows, this woman doth be accused of celebrating merriment and mirth at Christmas as ho. Can she not sit in her home waiting for the spring to come, so that she may be miserable and judgmental whilst being a few degrees warmer? This nog egg of hers brings warmth, doth it? Well, if she liketh warmth so much, maybe she'll enjoy being set on fire.
I can save you the hassle and tell you I wouldn't like it at all.
I don't know if that's Bridget's voice.
Greetings, travelers. Greetings, travelers.
You can see us?
Well, these folks aren't planning to burn me because I smell of patchouli. That atop of the festive celebrations, they've never had the festive spirit were too much for them. So they built the pyre, merrily I might add, from the forest that's always been over there, and here we are. Please feed my cat and house, but not one to the other. Okay, let's get out of here. Back to the portal. Blue portal. Oh, that's not it. This looks like the Gilded Era.
Hope, sweet hope, sort of. I mean, we're only 500 to 600 miles off. We're practically there.
Okay, hold on. I didn't want to go on this one. Or did I? Oh, I did. Alright.
Oh, Father, I hope that one day we can afford a real house. This one is sticky and doesn't keep the damp out. At least we have the rats to keep us warm.
We'll need these rats, son. Bad news. The wall's caved in. I've tossed some behind the house in the hopes to attract some more rats to cuddle. I'm going to take that, but only in the hopes of using it to make these people's lives better.
Sure.
What? I'm serious.
Look, buddy, we've all told ourselves lie to justify stealing someone's gingerbread wall. But you're not better than me. You'll be in your pants at 3 a.m. drinking that kid's house into some warm milk. I'm gonna make their lives better. You'll sob as you spill milk on your naked chest. You disgust me.
Do I?
Alright. I got that. Ooh, very off tune. There's too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix this. Alright, we got some bells. I have copper. I need a salty liquid and zinc, and I can make the battery for this torch. I have a bucket-shaped hole in my coat that needs filling.
Oh, you actually do?
Yes, I do. Well, this is locked. We're not going in there. Back through the rift, I guess. Smash. You received spirit containment unit. I think this one now. So let's put, where is it here? Put this on the fire. I guess we'll just toss these into the fire and see what happens.
Don't drag me into this reckless random tossing of things into open flames. Unless it works, in which case it was my idea.
Yule's log, which represented his faith. I think they need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Alright, throw some music in there. Music, universal language, which brings us all together, express ourselves, and celebrate what makes us the same as what makes us different. I think they need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Alright. Eggnog? Eggnog, which represents
Bad choices?
sort of, gathering for drinks, which has often led to bad choices. The Darkside detective, me, wants to clarify that people can meet for coffee, hot chocolate, tea, water, sodas, and a whole range of non-alcoholic drinks, too. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. What else? Toy? This rudimentary toy, symbolizing friends and family and play. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Bells? Maybe. Gingerbread. This piece of gingerbread house, which represents two things. Food, which is the staple of gatherings. It also represents that gingerbread is poor building material. Something is happening. Oh my goodness. It worked.
Not again. Look, it's Christmas. I don't work on Christmas.
That explains a lot, actually.
All right, Chuck.
Marine.
You know one another?
I thought we did it. I thought we did.
Marine, please, not now.
It was a slander piece. I bore my soul to you and you turned it into a storybook.
It's considered a masterpiece.
It was my life.
This is awkward, but can I ask you to come with us?
Why? I'll tell you what I told the judge. I don't know how those guns or bodies got into the trunk of my car. Do you even have a warrant?
I think she's not gonna come willingly. Get in here. I need you to come somewhere with me. I have a job for you.
No, please, I already said I don't work today.
Sorry, I really need this.
Where did you get that SCU from? Have you been down in an immaterial handling course? Help!
Yeah, ghost busted. Alright, out we go. Now, Dooley must be freezing without a jacket. Oh my god. Tea. Having a big old tea party. Another sugar detective? Oh, Dooley, I shan't. I'm developing a bit of a pudgy tum-tum. I wish I was trim and powerful like you. I keep telling you, detective, it's simple maths. Calories in. And then you multiply those calories by a root square of something else and take away whatever you burn at the gym. A little tip. I get Emily to burn stuff for me at the gym. It's more efficient. Anyway, then you do more numbers stuff and you'll be buff like me. Easy. Okay, pal. I need to go back. I don't need to go back in there. Okay, so which one? Prehistoric, Puritan. Back up on the hill, I guess. Do we release this? I think these people could use with a little help in appreciating a seasonal cheer.
What up, witches? I am here to slide you in festive cheer.
I will say, though, before we light the pie, that I did like the smell of a nog. Aye, and the singing was most careless.
If we're bringing Franketh, it did lift up otherwise dreary timeth of yeareth. Maybe, perhaps, we were too hasty in our fervour to burn this woman. Let us instead release her and drink deeply of her noggeth egg. Aye, we shall danceth and singeth, and argue about politics instead. Thank you, traveler. How can I repay your help here this day? Do you know where to find zinc? Nope, sorry. Oh. But find me again, and I'll have what you need. Oh? In the hut? Alright, maybe not in the hut. So where now? I wish this could hurry up. I worry about what Dooley's doing to keep himself entertained through all this. Back to Dooley. Oh no. See, I'm not here alone. It's not scary. Oh man. Oh, this is cheerier. Oh, it's the witch. Welcome. I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret is not dying. I have your zinc, which, for anyone wondering why I have some, is a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production and also plays a role in extracurricular activity. It's very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what that means. This is 100 years before computers. Oh well, thanks. Wait, how'd you know about computers then? I have a copper and zinc. Now I just need a salty liquid and I can make it torch battery. Alright. So what am I missing? I got an old bucket, I got wood, I got zinc. You know. Huh. Alright. Oh, hold on. Wrong zone. I have to put this. I'll put this infested wood here, and hopefully the termites will make a platform that we can use to trick the sun's light from in the future. Okay. Hey, there you go. The termite mound is tall enough to shine a light from. Okay. That's the portal that was in the back office. I need to slip through. Sorry, I won't allow it. You see the yellow chap in the sky there? Yes, I know the sun. Yada yada. So Prius... No, not that one. Jurassic again. Go to the graveyard. Oh, here we go. Water. I'll take some life-giving broth. All this time jumping is hard on the body. Swamp water. I have everything I need. I'll just pop these two metals into the salt water, hook them up with the cables I happen to already have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on, and hey, presto, we have a makeshift battery. Great. Alright. I hope he's... You know what? I don't think I want to know about it. It's a bit clunky, but we have light. Stay away from the light. I bet a death Uber for you there. Please don't stay away from the light. I don't want to have to hunt you down. Nice. Alright, now we'll put this on here. I just have to climb up there and get the angle right. This should do it. It happened.
I do hope you can see this from wherever us cave people believe the dead go.
I can see it, Bongo. I can. It brings ghost tears to my eyes. Come on, creepy rogue man. You can take me to the afterlife now. This life has given me all I seek from it. We can go through now. Finally, I was starting to sober up there for a moment. We made it back to the office. Looks like a bomb hit this place. Oppenheimer was here with this nuclear daiquiris earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd killed me. They're not sleeping off the party, you know. They passed out from overexposure to the admin long before they kicked off. They slept through all that ruckus? Enough paperwork. You could sleep through the literal end of the world. Now to open this and see if I can update the number. Oh man. Looks like each number is made up from 3 segments. I just need the right combination to move the display to 324. This could take some time. Oh, okay, never mind. That should be the display updated. Display has moved forward. The next ghost in line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean? It looks like things largely worked out for old Chuck, unless you won't tell anyone, will you? About my screw-up? Maybe we can strike a deal. I hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. When you brought all these ghosts home, I wasn't sure we'd have enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house is built on old abattoir, so there's enough turkey ghosts to go around. Ugh, turkey ghosts. Detective, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's something. I cannot lay forever. Detective, been able to come back to the holidays to see my Gary and Girwanon. What? Gearway? I don't know. Means the world to me. Anyway, I best go spend time before the office opens and I moved on. Have a good one. A good one. Have a good one. There's one thing I don't understand. Why didn't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and give it to somebody who wanted to go home? You know, instead of going to the elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys, you're not answering. Heat up, everyone.
Man, I mean, true. I could have just given this ticket to somebody else.
There's another case closed. That was a pretty interesting one. Thanks for anyone who stuck around to watch it here. Thanks again. Remember to like and subscribe if you've watched it this far. If not, that's fine as well. But just trying to do some things for fun. Have a good one. Take care. Peace out. Bye.